So you're thinking about getting a new car, you're thinking about getting an electric vehicle for the first time, making the switch from a gas-powered car to an electric vehicle. But which one do you want to get? Well, apparently, reportedly, allegedly, one of the most recommended when it comes to ease of driving, ease of maintenance, is actually a Tesla, believe it or not. The Tesla Model 3, to be specific. It's been getting very good ratings from the owners of this car online. For example, on JD Power overall, it gets a 74 out of 100 overall for its reliability. And that's not all as well. The driving experience gets an 82, the resale value gets an 89, and the overall score therefore is 80. Interestingly, the dealership experience was written as not available on this one, maybe because the results were very mixed. I don't know. Answers on a postcard for that one. But it's not just JD Power as well. IC Cars also gave it an average rating that was quite high as well. So overall, the Model 3 is actually a recommended car. Now, of course, it is not the cheapest car to own relatively compared to a lot of EVs. It is a little bit higher in that price bracket, but if you've got the money for it, it's not the worst investment overall when it comes to the quality of this car. However, it's not quite perfect either. The Model 3 is a car that I do see pop up a lot when it comes to the depreciation of it. I've done a few videos as well about that. Now, this, of course, does extend to a lot of other electric vehicles as well. They depreciate in their overall value a lot faster than most internal combustion engine cars. There's various reasons for this. I've already covered it in several other videos, but overall, you can expect to lose, around 64% of the value of your Model 3 in the first 5 years. Now, that's high. It's not unheard of. The average is around 50%, 55%. So it is a lot, but it's not extreme. It's not like it's going to have nothing. And there are actually ones that are worse than that, such as the Jaguar I-Pace. But where the Model 3 does come in quite good, though, is the fact that its maintenance costs are relatively low as well. Now, EVs, of course, their general maintenance costs are quite low just because on average, their parts are a lot easier to actually replace. There's not quite as many of them, so there's less things to break, less things to go wrong, therefore less things to actually replace. So overall, in your first 5 years of owning a Tesla Model 3, you can expect to spend around $4,000, around $800 per year. That's not bad going at all, really. And of course, the fact it's an EV means it's a lot cheaper to run if you are paying, depending on where you are watching this in the world, obviously, here in the UK, things like road tax are going to be pretty much non-existent. If you're going into ultra low emission zones, if you're going into congestion charge zones, you'll have to pay less then. It costs a lot less to charge than what it would to refuel a gas powered car, so there's a lot of benefits there as well. So yeah, it's quite a large upfront cost, not ridiculous by any means. There's a lot of cars that cost similar amounts or more if they're electric vehicles, but the overall maintenance of it is quite low, and apparently it's very easy to drive as well. So, you know, there are some benefits there. The people who are actually, I mean, you can take the opinions of people who have never driven Teslas if you want, people who don't like their owner, all this and that and the other. But if the owners are actually saying it's a relatively good car to have, then you have to take their opinions into account, because those are the ones that matter the most. Those are the people who are actually driving those cars. So I'm inclined to believe them, to be honest. But guys, what do you think in the comments below? Let us know what you think about this. Is the Model 3 the ideal kind of a gateway car, the first car that you get that's an electric vehicle? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. As always, very much appreciated. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this, and have a fantastic day wherever you're in the world today, guys. And we'll see you very soon for much more content on the world of motoring, just like this.